Problem 10 asks us which of the following will give you the next number in this pattern. So the pattern of numbers, or the sequence of numbers, is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we can, just by saying it, we can see it 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're looking at multiples of 5, or the sequence is increasing by 5 each time. From 0 to 5, I add 5. From 5 to 10, I add 5. So the next number in the pattern, we would get the next number by adding 5 to the previous number. Let's look at our answer choices. Multiply the previous number by 5. If I multiply the previous number by 5, going this way, we'd get 20 times 5, or 100. We know 100 is not the next number. The next number is 25, so that's not right. Add 5 to the previous number. We said if we add 5 to the previous number, we'll get 20 plus 5 is 25, and that is the next number in the sequence. So it looks like answer choice B is the correct answer, but let's look at the other two answer choices. Divide the previous number by 2. If I divide 20 by 2, I would get 10. That's not right. If I add 10 to the previous number, 20 plus 10 would be 30, but the next number should be 25, so that's not right. So answer choice B is the correct answer. Problem 11 asks us to complete the table below to convert from yards to feet. Then graph the data from your table. Remember to label your axis. So we have a lot to do here. First, we need to complete this table. They've given us the first conversion, 1 yard equals 3 feet. If they hadn't given us this value, we could find that value on our tax math chart if we didn't know it off the top of our head. So every yard equals 3 feet, so we're multiplying by 3. 2 times 3 would be 6. 6 feet in 2 yards. 3 times 3 would be 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15. So my x-axis, I need to label my x-axis yards. And I need to label my y-axis feet. Then I need to decide how to number my axes. The x-axis, the values of x go from 1 to 5, so I have plenty of room on my x-axis to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each line it increases by 1. On my y-axis, however, let's see how many lines we have. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can't fit this whole range of numbers on my y-axis unless I scale my axis. So every line can represent any amount I want as long as I'm consistent. So let's make it easy on ourselves and make each line 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. You can stop there. So when x equals 1, y equals 3. So this first ordered pair is 1, 3. I go 1 in the x direction, up 3 in y, and I plot that point. Next ordered pair is 2, 6, x, y. X is 2, y is 6. Plot that point. Next ordered pair is 3, 9. X is 3, y is 9. Plot the point. Next ordered pair is 4, 12. X is 4, y is 12. And the last ordered pair is 5, 15. X is 5, y is 15. Let's make sure we've done everything. Let's reread the problem. Complete the table below. We've done that. To convert from yards to feet. Then graph the data from your table. We've done that. Remember to label your axes. We've done that. Now we just need to answer this last question. What word would you use to describe the relationship between yards and feet as it is shown on your graph? So looking at this graph, if I connected these points, I get a straight line. And remember, if our relationship, after we graph the data, if our relationship is a straight line, that's called a linear relationship or a linear function. Now, when you do a problem like this, make sure that that step I did at the end is crucial. I reread and make sure I was doing everything the problem was asking for. If you don't do everything the problem's asking for, like if you forget to label your axes, you're going to lose some points. If you forget to answer this last question, you're going to lose some points. So if you're doing a problem like that, make sure you do the whole problem. Okay, that completes problem 11. We'll pick up the review with problem 12 on the next video.